Hey everybody, Kenny Ducey here for OddsShopper, here to preview the 2022 women's singles final at the U.S. Open. It should be a cracking affair. I think Iga Swiatek and Jabeur have played 4 times in total. The head-to-head reads 2-2. It's 1-1 on hard courts, so it should be pretty interesting. I think that this could go either way. I do think that Swiatek probably wins it pretty easily. But, stranger things have happened. Jabeur has played a solid tournament. But I don't know if either woman has really played the best tennis of anyone here in Queens. I think Sabalenka, Garcia, Coco Gauff have all really been better. And Garcia and Sabalenka just went through some mental obstacles in the semifinals last night. It was disappointing to see. But nonetheless, we get 2 of the top 5 players in the world duking it out. I don't know how much betting value there is, but I will give you one pick for this. Before I do, I want to let you know there's a limited time offer we have with BetMGM. There is a link in the video description below. You bet $10, you win $200 if any team scores a touchdown on Sunday. Week 1 of the NFL, it is a great promo. If you're a new user, you've not signed up for BetMGM, do it right now with the link in the video description below. You bet $10, you win $200 if any touchdown is scored. I think there should be a touchdown scored by like 1:08 p.m. Eastern time, there should be a touchdown scored. So with that, this match, I am going to recommend the over 21.5. Again, I don't know if there's a ton of betting value here, but the one thing I will say is Iga Swiatek has not made life easy for herself. You look at the matches, she dropped the first set to Aryna Sabalenka. She dropped the set and really almost lost to Julie Niemeyer. She struggled with Jessica Pegula. There was a second set there with 10 breaks of serve. She's had a whale of a time holding her own serve. She was down a break to Lauren Davis in the first set. It seemed like she might beat her. So it seems like she's faced a lot of adversity. So it would make sense that Iga Swiatek would face some adversity here against Jabeur, a player who's seen her before. She's only dropped 1 set at the tournament to Shelby Rogers. I will point out she was down against Liz Mandlik. She dropped her serving for the match against Kudermetova. Again, to Alya Tomljanovic, a few times fumbled away a lead in the second set, or in the first set rather. It's been a trying time, and she made some nervous errors against Carolina Garcia, and that is, I think, one thing I want to point out here as well, is while she did hold her nerve decently well, there were still far too many mental lapses there. She missed some volleys, she missed some swinging volleys, and some easy mid-court forehands. And Iga Swiatek is the best defender in the world. I think when Iga has been at her worst at this tournament, it's been when she was given a rally, a mid-court forehand, frankly, just tempted to go big, right? Players tempting Iga to go big, taking pace off. That's been where she's lost her way. Not necessarily against a player like Jabeur. I thought we saw in the second set against Sabalenka, Swiatek used pace very well against Sabalenka, and I think that could be a similar situation to what we see with Jabeur again. I think Swiatek ultimately solves this problem. She did 2-0 her in Rome earlier this year on the clay. Jabeur got her in Cincinnati in 2021 in a straight set win, and then they played 2 3-setters, both in the summer of 2021 and 2019. Wimbledon, there was a 3-setter there, and then in Washington, D.C., a 3-setter going to Swiatek. So, it's just been sort of an up and down head-to-head. I think it's been really evenly matched, so why would this one be evenly matched? Again, I just think Jabeur has not necessarily made life easy for herself. Neither has Swiatek, so why would this be straightforward? I think whoever takes the first set probably drops the second set. With that, there might be a little more value in betting this one live than betting pre-match. But I would say my thoughts are certainly with over 21.5. I would also say, if you want to mix it up just a little bit, you want to take, a different bet. I would maybe take Jabeur to win the first set, because the line on that's going to be nice. It's plus 130. I think that is likely a solid outcome. I think that Jabeur probably comes out. I think she comes out swinging. I think she comes out very aggressive, and I think that works for her, but I don't think she's able to sustain it for the entire match. I think she should have more crowd support given what I've seen this week She not only has the more exciting game, but like I said, she has garnered a lot of support. There's going to be an overwhelming storyline here, and that is that she's doing this for a country that has never had this type of success in women's game or in tennis altogether. So, yeah, I think that last night there were a lot of Sabalenka fans. There weren't a ton of Swiatek fans, and I think it always is important to try to figure out where the crowd's going to be in a given match, because I think that's going to be a factor, and I think Jabeur could come out and stun Swiatek early, get an early break. Maybe you can hedge out of it, but I think it's a 3-set match, so I would certainly take a look at that. And you could also, if you wanted to get crazy, Swiatek plus 480 to lose the first set and win the match. I don't think that's nuts. I think there's a high likelihood that the winner of the first set doesn't win the match. So I do think that if it is Swiatek, it's more likely to be a 2-0 match if it is Swiatek. But even then, Swiatek's played some breakers, some long sets in the last few matches, and Jabeur has a good serve. So I could certainly see a tiebreak unfolding here, a lengthy set unfolding here. But I would give the edge to Iga, but again, I would say the over is the safer play in my eyes. And that's how I see it. So make sure to check out the promo code in the video description below. Make sure to check us out tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be coming to you from here to preview the men's final, but it should be good. Well, I don't know if it'll be good, but I will say that Frances Tiafoe is either going to be going for the first Grand Slam on the men's side in American men's side in almost 20 years. Or it's going to be Carlos Alcaraz going for the first of what should probably be like 20 Grand Slams. Either guy, I think, has a very good chance of winning. If they win tonight, I'd favor them over Casper Ruud. So that's a little bit of a preview, a little bit of a nugget there. But until tomorrow, I'll see you guys.